Hello everybody, welcome back to the Osu Catch World Cup quarterfinals. We have another losers bracket match for you, Germany versus Vietnam. So I believe this is Germany's first match of the weekend, as it is for Vietnam. And how do you think this one's going to line up? I am being joined by the man, the myth, the legend, Maito. How you doing, Maito?
I'm doing pretty well, thank you, Kujibo. Yeah, I think this is going to be an interesting matchup. I definitely think that Germany is a little bit of a favourite here, I must say. But I still think that Vietnam might be able to get a few points on the board. So, yeah, we'll have to see. But I think that hopefully this one will be a good one. And yeah, I'm excited to be back today.
Yeah, Germany versus South Korea last week and managed to get a point on the board. South Korea being very strong, and we saw this earlier today with South Korea versus Mexico. I was quite close in my pick'ems actually. 6-1 was my prediction.
Yeah, I actually predicted the other way. Wait, did I? No, I predicted South. I completely forgot. I'm just looking at them now. I actually predicted South Korea to win in a tiebreak, but it clearly was not that close, unfortunately. I watched JBH's prediction stream, so I was like, oh, maybe this is actually going to be like a really close, good match, but I guess South Korea just showing how dominant they can be.
Yeah, I was a little bit confused by some of the picks. Like, I was very surprised to see everyone like very heavily favoring Mexico, because I would have put it the other way around. Like, the result didn't surprise me too much. And we have a 62 roll from Note Kuroi and a 29 from Shu, so Shu is going to be in Hard Rock 2 first. Probably a good one to ban against Germany, as Note Kuroi and Marv are pretty good on Hard Rock, and this is one of those maps where in the lower brackets you're probably going to see a fair bit of skill gapping. So a very, very wise pick for very wise ban for Vietnam, I think.
Yeah, I definitely agree there. Germany are a pretty confident team on Hard Rock, and I feel like, as you said, some of the lower seeded teams might struggle a little bit more on maps like that. So yeah, I definitely think that it's a good choice to ban. So and now we will wait for, I think it's Germany's first pick, or is it? Okay, so Germany's banned them.
Yeah, pick DT1.
Yep. So DT1 seeming like a pretty heavy favorite in this for this weekend. Lots and lots of teams have picked this map. It seems that the patterns, I guess, you can probably give a little bit more insight than I can, because I haven't actually personally tried it out, but it seems like from what I've witnessed over the last couple of matches that lots of teams, even the lower ones, despite the AR, think that the patterns are quite nice. So I am seeing a lot of people, a lot of teams picking this map.
Yeah. For AR9 DT picks, I think this one's a very friendly DT pick, and yeah, it's sort of in line with like what you saw last year when they started bringing in AR9 DT picks. I'd say this one's a bit easier than their first one from last year, but yeah, very, very friendly to most rosters. Obviously, you still got players who are not so good with the higher AR scaling, but the patterns definitely make it like easy to get into. So I think the main thing is just practice and just trying to avoid, bottleneck misses.
Yeah, absolutely. I would agree there. So let's see. I think for this one, if Vietnam has done that little bit of practice, as you said, I hope it would be closer. I am seeing quite a bit of consistency from basically every team that's tried this map out so far. So I hope that it's another close one. So let's see who will take the first point.
Yeah.
Ooh, early miss there from Stardust Prism.
A few early misses, and that could just be the hidden double time, as he's the only one electing to go with hidden double time. Hiruka, Nerfu, and Note Kuroi coming in for the DT on Germany, and then Shu, Stardust Prism, and Linglan Lily for Vietnam. Oh, Linglan Lily also has hidden as well. I did not notice that.
Yeah, I also, double miss there from Vietnam's side. So, seeming that Germany is already looking much more comfortable on this pick. Stardust Prism under 98% actually, so struggling quite a bit more than the rest of the field here. Note Kuroi does drop there, but the misses from Linglan and Stardust are just way too frequent to give Vietnam any real chance. The lead is already up like 150,000 score or so for Germany, and it's already looking pretty nice for them. Their team looking pretty consistent. Oh, as I do say that though, Inuka does miss. Nerfu is still holding that double S though.
Yeah, Nerfu is definitely a massive enemy to the point of Vietnam right now with that SS. And Yeah, Germany. I think Germany safely has this no matter what. I mean, 300k is just too much to make back, even after a halfway period. It's just too large of a gap.
Yeah, absolutely. And even though Shu is doing actually reasonably well, garnered some pretty nice combo. The rest of their team is struggling heaps. The two players who have put on Hidden for this one maybe wasn't the best option. I'm not sure if that's the reason, or if there's maybe just nerves, or not exactly coping with the AR9. But whatever the reason, Germany is looking like they will be pretty comfortably taking this first point. I know there's still like a quarter left, but yeah, looking very nice to start off this match.
Yeah, let's see if Nerfu can finish with the FC. He's only on a droplet miss.
Oh,
no!
You cursed it!
Oh well. Oh well, he's done more than enough. I mean,
As soon as he said it.
300k difference. Like I said, they sealed the deal about halfway through the map, so, easy first point for them. And now Vietnam have a chance to respond. I'm sort of suspecting that Vietnam might try and go for a hidden or a no mod pick. I'm leaning more towards hidden, maybe.
Yeah, you
Either
did
that
play
or they
against them,
could
so
try mixed mod.
you did play against them last round, if I'm not wrong. Was
First
that?
week round of
Oh yeah,
32.
first week you did. So yeah, what was their kind of game plan there? What do you not remember?
I don't remember that well. I just remember we played a lot of mixed mod, hard rock, and I think we played a bit of double time, a little bit of hidden too. I don't think we played a single no mod. I think we stayed in all the mod brackets.
Oh, okay. So let's see. No more
Yeah,
two.
no mod.
Okay, that's interesting. So pretty techie map coming up. This one's a little bit difficult. Quite a bit difficult, I would say.
Yeah, I've seen a few teams kind of int on it a bit, like struggle. Like you'll have like plenty of players doing well, and I think Nelly and Kitson Ivy, I think almost two-way F seeded. I think one of them missed a note early in the Russia versus Poland match. So like they had a very strong showing.
Yeah, it
Um,
was. That was a really good match. That was much tighter than I thought it would be.
but yeah, I think I saw like a 95% play on one of the matches too. So like I think a lot of people, I feel like people are tripping up on the AR. For me, AR 9.5, it doesn't really feel like it. It feels closer to like 9.2, 9.3.
Yeah, okay, that's interesting. I'd say it's as it, like I guess looking at the stats, does look like a pretty regular map, but some of the patterns are quite difficult. So let's see who can gain a little bit more consistency on this one. to find really too much consistency on that one. A lot of their players are struggling on those tough patterns, and no Karoi actually with an FC, and Nerfu only 2 misses, so very nice performance there from the German team. Marv struggling a little bit more, but still, pretty dominant display of the difference in skill here, I guess, in terms of this map.
Yeah, just a single droplet miss from Nurt Karoi there. Quite a strong play. And they're going straight to Hard Rock, so I think they know that they've got a pretty strong Hard Rock roster. So I think they'll probably go for Hard Rock 3 on the next pick as well, or Mixmod, if I had to predict.
Yeah, Mixmod, maybe their best bet, possibly. The German side is also pretty. I mean, they kind of have a pretty confident player, or at least a couple confident players for really every kind of mod. So I do see kind of a lot more cracks in Vietnam's side already than Germany's. They're just looking like they have a much more balanced and overall more adapted roster for this map pool.
Yeah, most definitely, and you'll find a lot of teams are gonna sort of struggle a little bit, like some of the teams from the sort of lower seeds out of qualifiers and stuff. As this, I'd say this is fairly close in difficulty to qualifiers, more or less. So yeah, this is sort of like, I suppose, the first test.
Yeah, it does seem like that. And
Skill more than consistency, anyway. And yeah, one thing I thought was interesting in one of the earlier matches too was Skylia did a 1 miss on Mixmod 2 with Hard Rock, and I thought that was pretty solid. Like, I don't know if anyone will beat that.
oh, absolutely. That performance was absolutely. I mean, that was just crazy. I don't know how they did that, but yeah, that was an incredibly impressive play. So, I mean, it would certainly be amazing to see if someone can pull off a similar feat. But yeah, moving away from that and onto this Hard Rock pick here. Can Vietnam finally get a point on the board, or will Germany continue their streak?
Yeah. This one is not overly difficult, but it's just easy to mess up the jumps here and there, you know. Like it's just 3 minutes of jump, or sorry, 4 minutes of jump, and then yeah, I feel like I've played another version of this map, and in my head, like in the mid part, I was like, okay, here comes the stream section, and then it was just jumping. I was like, oh
man, that's unfortunate. Already we've seen 2 early misses from Stardust and Linglan. So Germany off to an early lead. Marv has dropped. Actually, both Marv Mallow and Nerfu have dropped some pretty considerable ack. Shu and Nokoroi both still holding those double S's, but another miss from Lingland there, and although the lead isn't too far, this map is very long, and that lead is actually already starting to pile up pretty nicely in Germany's favour. Did Nerfu have a really early miss there? I think the combo was a little bit behind the rest of the team.
I think he double missed one of the, he sort of missed the edges of one of the jumps. So, yeah, a little bit under, but I mean, it doesn't really matter when you're 10 combo off the start. So, it's basically just like having a 3-way FC anyway. And Shu did this combo with a Vietnam team miss there, so.
Yeah, that is really unfortunate to see. And yeah, the German team just showing their ability to be so consistent on this Hard Rock pick right now. No falters whatsoever except for those very early misses from Nerfu, and already the lead is out to like 300,000 score, and it is not looking great for Vietnam. And yeah, just all of their players really struggling except Shu. Stardust and Linglan not able to garner enough combo to really give their team any sort of a chance to make this a close one. Germany just much too consistent. Although there is a miss there from Nerfu, the lead is so far ahead for Germany, now almost at 400k. It's basically not going to make any difference to their winning chances whatsoever.
It is a case of Nurkaroi supremacy right now. Nurkaroi playing out of his mind. Marv Mello also playing out of his mind. The 2AFC. Oh no!
Oh no, as you were praising the curse, Marv now the only FC left on the board, and another miss there from Nurkaroi as well. Actually, quite a few misses on the German side there, I think that was, along with Linglan on Vietnam, and there is Stardust Prism does go down as well, but Marv Mello still holding that FC.
Will he keep it? No! That end is I'm gonna call it like a moody jump, because it's like very easy to just, it's very easy to just mess up your movement, because it's like, I don't know, a millimeter too wide.
Yeah, that is, I did see those two notes that Marv missed on, and that is very unfortunate, but still an incredible performance from Marv Mello and also the rest of the German team. Only 2 misses from Shu as well, so definitely got to give credit there, but Stardust Prism and Linglang just having way too hard of a time with that pick for Vietnam to have much of a chance at winning.
Yeah. And they're going for Mixed Mod 1, so this will be interesting, I think. We'll probably see Genoshi come in for Hidden, and then this will probably stay the same, the roster. We'll probably see... I want to say we'll probably see Marv stick with no mod, and then no will go Hard Rock, but both are interchangeable. I'd say Shu might stick with Hard Rock. I think he's been doing quite well for Vietnam in terms of Hard Rock, so I think Prism will probably go maybe no mod, and then we'll say Maroto with Hidden. So, looks like we're seeing good lucks in the chat, so we'll be getting into this one very shortly. And here we go. Oh, Genoshi with an early miss this time, so I think this is the first time we've seen advantage go Vietnam's way. And I do remember in the match against us, they did take a point on mixed mod, so it's probably one of their stronger mod setups. So we see Stardust with the Hidden, Maroto with the no mod, and Shu with the Hard Rock. And yeah, predicted lineup for Germany coming true as well. Oh, Shu gonna miss there coming into those little stream patterns. And it does look easy to sort of just misinterpret the streams a little. on Hard Rock, it's not overly uncomfortable, but it is, like, there are a few spots where you can definitely find misses. And Shu gonna find a few more misses. Advantage coming back to Germany, and double miss from Germany. Note Kuroi is holding on for them now. And Genoshi gonna miss again, so advantage well in the spot of Vietnam. And Stardust Prism with 800 combo. Oh no! He's gonna drop though. Marv and Note both above 200. Maroto drops. Shu is at 400. Genoshi gonna drop again as well. Stardust dropping once more, and the score is gonna catch up very quickly. There needs to be, I think, another 2 misses side by side out of Germany. You know, just to definitely confirm the point, because that scoreline is getting very close, and that's going to do it. Genoshi has a huge drop. And Vietnam have their first point on the board. And on mixed mod, so definitely their stronger mod set, as they can sort of, you know, balance their team roster quite well on mixed mod. Yeah, it's always good to, you know, see a team break that clean sweep. So, you know, we don't like seeing clean sweeps. And Germany going straight for DT2, looking to pull a point here. With this AR 8.3 DT pick. Almost called it AR8 because it sort of just feels like it. And Nerfu and Inryuka coming back in place of Note Kuroi and Genoshi for this. And Maroto will probably swap out with Linglan Lily as well, and we will see. We'll sort of see how things go from there. We'll see how Vietnam operate on a lower AR double time pick.
No, you're talking.
Alright, that's awkward. Don't want to talk about that. I am back after I, realizing that I somehow muted myself. Oops.
No, that was just AFK. No, we don't talk about it. I didn't see anything.
Of course not. Okay, we are going to see, DT2 actually, yeah, so Germany hoping to get a point back on the board after losing that mix mod.
We'll see Hui Time Clock come in place of Stardust Prism, so feeling a bit more comfortable on lower air, I'm assuming, or also Stardust probably not too comfortable on DT in general, if DT1 was anything to go by. And we will get into this pick, so kind of interested to see how teams will do. I think I've only seen like one team play this, or one match play this, and that was Poland versus Russia, which was quite an interesting result.
Yeah, and already an early miss there from Linglan. So, oh wow, actually, entire team.
That's team missing big time. Yeah, it's very easy to walk off some of these notes. You know, kind of over dash them a little.
No, Kuroi and Inarika have both gone down now, and Nerfu, the only FC left in the lobby, I'm pretty sure. The combo advantage, I'd say, still in a little bit of Germany's favour, and the Vietnam players are struggling a lot. Hugh Time Clock and Shu, actually basically all of them really are not able to garner too much combo here. Already Germany's lead is about 400 1,000 score. All of their players above 200 combo, and they're going to extend that hugely.
Just going for pure punishment here. Germany are with 500k lead. I think they sort of know that DT is a little bit free for them, so they're just they can sort of be comfortable no matter how they do. But we may see Vietnam immediately go back to mixed mod or even try hidden.
Yeah, that is probably most likely. It is very nice to see. It was very nice to see earlier Vietnam being a little bit of an underdog and taking that mixed mod pick, but Germany are going to take that point right back, and they are now up 4-1. So, still looking very confident despite that little loss. Not going to affect their confidence at all.
Miss.
Yeah, that is a really nice score from Note Koroi there. And not a single S rank on the side of Vietnam, so clearly Germany have a pretty big advantage on double time here. Let's see what Vietnam's... Oh wait, never mind, there is a pick, and it is Hidden One, so that is certainly interesting.
Yeah.
I'm not exactly sure about...
I sort of predicted...
Yeah, sorry, you
predicted they go for this. My bad. I sort of predicted they go for this. Genoshi coming in for Team Vietnam.
Wait, what? Wait a minute. Oh god, I was like, wait, what? Yeah, Stardust Prism. There's been a member swap. Stardust Prism and Genoshi are swapping sides here.
This is team drafting, mid-season team draft.
Oh, there we go. Now they're swapped back. So no surprise here to see Genoshi back in for this hidden pick. And Note Koroi and Marv staying in the same position, and let's see if Germany can make it to match point, or if Vietnam can get another bit of an unexpected point here. I think, as you said, they are a bit... Are they confident? They must be a little bit confident on hidden, considering that they have picked this and they need to save themselves from an inevitable 4 match points. So I hope they have some pretty good confidence on this one. Being down 4-1 isn't exactly where you want to be.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, regardless of confidence or not, I think it's a better pick choice for them than some of the other mods. The only other mod I'd say would probably do them well is Mixed Mod 2, but the thing about Mixed Mod 2 is it's, old convert, low AR, and, it's got those sort of patterns where teams might get skill gapped on it.
Yeah, already there's been a few... actually, I think there was a single early miss there. Oh, now another one from Note Koroi and also Genoshi, so already early on, Vietnam have taken a little bit of a lead. Traded a half back by Hugh Time Clock, but Maroto and Stardust Prism looking very confident on this, so clearly they practiced this one. Marv Melee, the only FC left now for Germany, and the lead's already looking pretty nice for Vietnam here. The map is relatively short at only 1 minute 40, so not a lot of chances to really mess up. And low AR hidden is an absolute nightmare if you're not entirely confident. Marv Melee did drop the FC there, so that is going to extend Vietnam's lead even further. But also a miss from Stardust and Maroto, so 2 players above 200 combo here now, Genoshi and Hugh Time. But the lead is looking very nice for Vietnam right now.
Yeah, I think this might be a fairly cruisy win for Vietnam here. I think they'll definitely take the second point quite safely, considering we're at the end of the song already.
Oh yeah, that is a double miss there from Vietnam, but Stardust Prism, I was going to say holding on, not going to matter though, still taking that point very, very comfortably, ending it out with a spinner, and yeah, going to win by about 300,000 score, which is a super impressive play against a team like Germany, so yeah, great performance there from Vietnam. Only 2 misses from Stardust Prism, so maybe exposed a bit of a weakness on the German side, possibly low AR hidden.
Yeah, there is definitely that chance there. Although I do believe they did also have Vinci around, so I sort of figured Vinci would be the one doing the hidden picks.
So let's see, what can Germany pick to get themselves to match point? Maybe another Hard Rock, possibly. They did look very comfortable on that, or possibly another No-Mod. I'm not entirely sure. Even a DT, really. They do have quite a lot of options here where Vietnam maybe isn't so confident, so I think Germany have a lot of chances to close out this match.
Yeah, if I had to guess, I'd say they're gonna go for either DT4 or Hard Rock 3. Maybe No Mod 4. One of those three.
Yeah, that does seem like the most viable option for them. Although I'm sure they're feeling very confident right now, so maybe they can just really pick anything, and the confidence is just going to be too much for Vietnam to handle.
Yeah, so Hard Rock 3 we're definitely seeing right now. And Hard Rock 3, I feel like this Convert Hard Rock is kind of easier than last week's one. I don't know. Although, to be fair, last week's Convert Hard Rock pick, I was practicing the wrong difficulty up until like the day before the match. So
Oh, okay.
that's probably also why I feel like this one's a bit easier, but it also doesn't really have any sort of jank notes anywhere, whereas last week's one had like that janky sort of wiggle stream at the end.
Yeah, I think Germany are definitely going to be a little bit more confident on this one, at least from what we've seen from their Hard Rock performance so far, but who knows? Can Vietnam pull something again out of the bag and get themselves up 3-4? It would be very interesting to see, and I think possibly ruining quite a lot of pick'ems. Maybe a lot of people expecting Germany to be much more confident on this, but Vietnam have shown that they can definitely be a wrong on quite a few picks. So I'd say they've already exceeded maybe a lot of expectations from what some people might have thought.
Yeah, I'd definitely say they are showing out on some of these matches and doing quite well, so they definitely can feel happy about that.
So hopefully getting started shortly.
It looks like they're waiting on Stardust Prism.
Yep.
This one quite a quick song. It doesn't feel like 2 minutes. It feels faster, I'd say, than 2 minutes. So, here we go. We are starting.
Okay. Will this be the match point that Germany needs, or can Vietnam once again exceed even more expectations and get a third point on the board? Would be very interesting to see. Maybe a little bit of bencher lag here, but oh, here we go. All right.
So yeah, Germany coming in off the spinner with the advantage, but we all know spinners don't mean too much right now. Not in this stage anyway. Ooh, Lingland with an early miss, but that's not going to make too much of a difference neither. It's going to be the later misses, unless we see a three-way FC out of Germany.
Yeah, that miss from and now a double miss again from those two players, Lingland and Stardust, are definitely not going to help Vietnam whatsoever. He's traded half back by Nerfu, but already Vietnam showing maybe a little bit of weakness in the early stages of this map, and it's not too much of a long one either, only around 2 minutes 13. So,
sort of wondering if using Hidden as the reading tool here is kind of bottlenecking those hard rock combos there. Oh, 2 misses out of 3 for. Okay, the whole team is down for Germany. Everyone's down except for Lingland Lily right now. They're the only one with score, but there's such a massive gap. We're going to have to see more misses, and we're going to have to see Shu and Stardust Prism hold on to some combo, because Nerfu is on the 200s right now, and everyone's building back up. So they're pretty much even, and Lingland goes down.
That is not what Vietnam need whatsoever, and now the combos for Germany are all up above 200, and they're going to extend their lead even. Well, now there is a double miss from Germany, though, but traded right back by Stardust Prism and Emryuka holding that 200. As I say that, does miss, so but the lead for Germany is already pretty prevalent, and they're going to close that point out and win by about 110k score to secure 3 match points.
Yeah, I sort of didn't expect them to really lose that point, and every time they sort of went down or team missed, it's the Vietnam roster just didn't have enough combos there to sort of capitalize on anything. So yeah, that gap is just going to be there.
Absolutely, and now we need to see Vietnam pull out the biggest trick they can and get another point on the board to save themselves from this match point.
And we're seeing them go back to Hidden, so not a bad idea here. I think Hidden 3 is probably the better bet than Mixed Mod 2. Like I said, the Mixed Mod 2 is sort of more of a skill gap map, so if it sort of were to flick, I'd say it would have a chance for Germany to take a break point on it more so than this. Like, I think this one Vietnam has a very good chance of taking.
Okay, so a little bit of a break here. Maybe Vietnam doing some meditation or something to try and conjure all the energy they can to get another point. Oh, nope, here we go. So this is going to be the Hidden Convert, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
Which is definitely interesting to see. I think that Vietnam have a pretty good chance here. They looked very solid on that last Hidden pick, so I definitely think that they can win this if they keep that consistency going for this Hidden mod. And already we're seeing an early Vietnam lead caused by that miss from Note Karoi, although the map is quite long, 3.5 minutes, so lots of chances for the score to flip back, and there it is, Germany now kind of equalizing, and now a double miss coming from Vietnam's side as well. They've lost all of their combos. Genoshi's still holding that FC as well. Double miss again there from Hughtime and Morota, so lead is going to flip back to Germany.
This sort of map, this sort of hidden is quite good for Genoshi. I know he likes this sort of stuff, so we'll probably see him do quite well here. I mean, we're already seeing him do quite well, as he is the only combo above 200 right now, and he's still FCing.
Yeah, Genoshi putting on a very solid performance so far, and that lead for Germany, is going to be extending past 100k, as none of their players since those early stages of the map have been able to get over 200, except for Stardust. They are slowly building up now, but now there's a team miss again from Vietnam, and that is not what they need whatsoever. Germany now rolling away. Their lead is going to increase a huge amount, and it's looking like Germany might have this one in the bag if they can just keep this consistency going.
Yeah, I think, and as Genoshi goes down, Nokuroi's already close to 400 combo, so Vietnam going to try and work it back a little bit, as Nokuroi just went down, but they just lost one of their 200s as well with Morota, and Marvmallow's back at 200. So yeah, I think biggest thing about this map is just your platter control, you know, making sure you have good platter placements, especially if you're going to try and walk instead of wiggle the combos. It's, you know, accuracy is king.
Yeah, most definitely. And looking like Germany are just able to take advantage of this pick much more. It's sort of backfiring in Vietnam's face right now. Although everyone on the board now above 200 combo, Vietnam need a meltdown from Germany and a team miss, and that's not going to happen. As soon as I say that, Vietnam have a team miss of their own. Genoshi did drop there, but still Marvmallow and Nokuroi holding those very nice combos. The lead is already out so far in front, almost 300,000 score, and unfortunately for Vietnam, it is looking like they are going to be going home, and Germany is going to take this final point. Yeah. Oh wow! Actually,
everyone except Genoshi missing there.
Yeah,
Genoshi holding through it. So yeah, quite a solid performance from Germany. Sort of proving that they still got some pretty decent hidden skill here. You know, they're definitely not a team to sleep on. And that
no, most definitely not. Yep, that's the game. Very well played, obviously, to Vietnam, and of course to our winners, Germany. Vietnam, unfortunately, going to be sent home here by Germany, which is a bit of a shame, but it happens. And I think they'll definitely take away some very good experience from this. They played very well and honestly brought it to Germany much better than a lot of people predicted. So I'd say that, yeah, very well played by Vietnam. And
yeah, definitely. And well, that is it for Vietnam. I do believe that Germany will face Taiwan very shortly, so that's going to be an interesting matchup, because Taiwan was one of those teams I feel like people slept on this week. A lot of people favoring Argentina and favoring it as a close match, and Taiwan clean swept Argentina in their matchup. So yeah, quite a strong showing from Taiwan in last match. So I think we're in for a treat with Taiwan versus Germany.
Yeah, absolutely, and I will be back for that one in about an hour and 15 minutes, so definitely stay tuned for that. It is going to be a very exciting match between two pretty strong teams here in the losers bracket, so if you have the time, please stick around, and definitely don't want to miss that one.
Yeah. And some other matches we've got on today. Singapore versus Sweden, and the winner of that matchup will versus Australia. Then we've got Italy versus Brazil. Obviously Taiwan versus Germany, as we just said. United States versus Canada, and China versus France. Still to come. Oh, Indonesia and Chile too. So we've got heaps of matches left, and some of these are going to be straight bangers. So
Yeah,
definitely
absolutely.
keep your eyes out for them.
That basically mostly winners bracket matches coming now. Those very tight matches between super powerhouse teams like Indonesia, Chile, China, and France, and obviously the USA and Canada. All of them are going to be super exciting. So definitely stay tuned for the rest of the day to watch probably the most anticipated matches so far. So yes, please stay tuned.
And our next match will be an hour from now, so I do believe this will likely be us taking leave for a little while.
That is the case, and yeah, not for too long, but we will definitely be back to commentate yet again another Germany match, which is very nice to see. So yes, as I've said probably too many times now, please stay tuned for that because I'm honestly very excited.
And as I have said as well, God, my profile looks so good with a banner.
Oh, I love the shield so much, and I absolutely agree. It does look awesome. If you want to go support your favorite team, please go to the Osu store. Go get one of those banners. Only costs, I think it's like $2.50 or something, incredibly cheap to support your favorite team. So please go do that. They look super nice on your profile, and if your team wins, it does stay there quite a bit longer, and you get to be proud of that. So definitely go check that out.
And I believe that is it for me. And yeah, so thank you all for tuning in and watching. We will definitely see you guys in an hour from now because we have some big upcoming matches. And
Absolutely.
I'll throw it over to you, Maito.
Okay, thank you all for watching, and we will see you all very soon. Thank you for joining me.
Thanks for watching.